when Volkov hurts you. Oh,
That's it.
that's gonna do it.
Tuivasa,
UFC 293 goes down in Sydney, Australia as Israel Adesanya defends his middleweight crown against Sean Strickland in the headliner. In the co-main event, top heavyweights Alexander Volkov and Tai Tuivasa put their vicious knockout power on display. Who will come out on top? Here are 3 fights you must see on the UFC 293 main card. We'll kick things off with the intriguing heavyweight matchup between Justin Tafa and Austin Lane. The pair fought to a no contest due to an accidental eye poke in June, so they are getting a second go at each other. Who will come out on top in the rematch? Lane is undefeated in his last 7 fights, whereas Tafa is undefeated in his last 3. The towering American is a heavy-handed fighter who has the ability to end the fight with 1 strike. Tafa is a wrecking ball. The Aussie is an aggressive kickboxer who likes to crack chins with punches in bunches. Both fighters have that kill or be killed attitude. Both are heavy-handed and aggressive. Only one will succeed, however. It's a very close fight, but I think Justin Tafa will feed off the energy off the crowd and connect with a big punch to hand Lane his first loss in a while.
He was trying to engage, trying to throw some shots, but 1 punch is all it took.
Hey, shout out to Legan City, baby! Brisbane City, what's up?
Alexander Volkov versus Tai Tuivasa. The UFC 293 co-main event features a blockbuster heavyweight fight between perennial contender Alexander Volkov and Australia's very own Tai Tuivasa. The 2 men will be heading into their fight with completely opposite mindsets. The Russian, who is currently riding a 2-fight winning streak, will be entering enemy territory full of confidence, whereas Tuivasa, who is struggling a bit with 2 losses on the bounce, will be under a great deal of pressure, especially since he will be competing in front of his people. Volkov is a freaking skyscraper. He's a high-level kickboxer who uses his size and length to pick his opponents apart at range. He has devastating body kicks and thudding punches, which can crack any chin in the fight game. The Russian is highly technical on his feet, and he rarely makes mistakes. He's also a very fine grappler. Tuivasa is a wrecking ball with mean leg kicks and vicious knockout power. He's aggressive and he likes to march forward with mean intentions to take out his opponents early and then spend the rest of his night doing the shooey with fans and fighters. The question is, will he be able to celebrate in a trademark style against a guy like Volkov? The Russian is a highly skilled veteran. He has fought the who's who of the UFC heavyweight division, and he's exceptionally hard to take out. Tuivasa can take him out by bulldozing him, but he'll have to take risks for that to happen. Tuivasa will have to be aggressive and put Volkov on the back foot to launch a haymaker. If he fails to put Volkov off his game, the Russian will keep the fight at range and outstrike him until he finds an opening. Tuivasa is a gangster, but I think Volkov stops him come fight night. Israel Adesanya and Sean Strickland. That ultimately brings us to the fight we have all been waiting for. In the UFC 293 main event, the invincible Israel Adesanya takes on an extremely tricky challenge in Sean Strickland. The odds are heavily in favor of Adesanya, but I'm really pumped for this one because you never know what Sean Strickland pulls out of his magic hat. He is extremely unpredictable. In recent memory, Strickland has only lost to Alex Pereira, and his most recent win came against Abbas Magomedov, who was being presented as the next big thing in the UFC middleweight division. Strickland absolutely battered the kickboxing ace with his pressure, pace, and exceptional boxing skills. Strickland is a mean machine. He does an excellent job of working off his jab, and he's a tough cookie to crack once his combinations start to flow. He's got great hands and a very sweet timing. The only worry for him against Adesanya is his flat-footed fighting style. Strickland doesn't move like Wonder Boy or featherweight Conor McGregor. He is flat-footed and likes to stand in the face of his foes and trade punches and bunches. Against Adesanya, that will be suicidal since the last stylebender is the best counterattacker in the game. Adesanya is the taller fighter who has mastered the art of distance management. He is not just better than his contemporaries. He's literally levels above everyone else. He keeps a nice and wide stance and chops his foe's legs down like a tree before letting his hands go. If Strickland fights the way he usually does, he will get his legs chopped down and Adesanya will win on points if he doesn't stop him. Adesanya has excellent hands. When he strikes, it's often nighty-night. Ideally, Strickland should mix things up by using his wrestling if he wants to win this one, because in an all-out stand-up battle, he will be the second best for as long as the fight lasts. I don't think Strickland will be able to take Adesanya down. I think Adesanya picks Strickland apart with his striking prowess and secures a decision victory.
I'm not... I'm a bit of a troll, but I keep it on the wraps, but yeah, if that happens, it happens, but we'll see.
Are you representing the brand?
No, it's even better now because when you're a champion, I could go full like Conor McGregor. I could go and hit a old guy in a bar, try to assault Khabib's manager, Ali. You know, it's even better, dude.
What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.